2 whales, 1 sandbar. No way out. Until a wild dolphin appeared, untrained, unexpected, and utterly determined. This is the true story of Moko, the dolphin who did what humans could not. He saved lives. In 2007, a lone bottlenose dolphin began appearing off the coast of Mahia Beach on New Zealand's North Island. He wasn't part of a pod. He had no trainer. But he returned day after day. Locals named him Moko, short for Mokotahi, the headland that watches over the bay. He was playful, intelligent, and unusually social. He'd chase surfboards, mimic laughter, and escort boats like a guide. Some said he was lonely. Others believed he was choosing us. Whatever the reason, Moko became part of the community. A familiar shape in the water. A welcome presence on the shore. On the morning of March 10th, 2008, 2 pygmy sperm whales, a mother and her calf, became trapped between a sandbar and the beach. The tide was low, the channel narrow, and the whales were panicking. Conservation Officer Malcolm Smith arrived with a team of volunteers. For over an hour, they tried everything: guiding, lifting, shielding from the sun. But the whales kept beaching themselves, exhausted, disoriented, dying. Smith began to consider the unthinkable. The whales were suffering, the rescue was failing, and then a ripple in the water. Moko arrived. He swam directly to the whales, circling them with deliberate movements. The whales paused, their breathing slowed, and then Moko began to lead. He swam toward the only safe passage, a narrow channel that led to open water. The whales followed, not out of instinct, not out of fear, but out of trust. Malcolm Smith watched in silence. The dolphin did what we had failed to do, he said. It was all over in minutes. The story spread across the globe. Moko was hailed as a hero, not just for his intelligence, but for his compassion. Scientists debated the meaning of his actions. Was it empathy? Learned behavior? Something else? Locals didn't need theories. They'd seen it, felt it, believed it. Moko wasn't just a dolphin. He was a guardian. He continued to play, escort boats, and interact with swimmers. But he was no longer just a visitor. He was a legend. In 2009, Moko began to explore further, visiting Gisborne, Fukutani, and Tauranga. He made friends wherever he went, delighting swimmers, boaters, and beachgoers with his playful spirit and curious heart. But even the brightest lives face challenges. Moko bore a few marks from his time near boats and people: a propeller scar, a fishhook, and one moment where he held a swimmer close, perhaps out of longing rather than mischief. Then, one day, Moko didn't appear. Days passed. People began to worry. Locals searched the coastline, hoping to spot that familiar fin once more. On July 7, 2010, Moko was found on Matakana Island. He was just 4 years old. The community came together to say goodbye. He was laid to rest with care and ceremony. Flowers, a blue coffin, and hearts full of gratitude for the dolphin who had become part of their lives. And though his journey ended, his story lives on. Today, Moko is remembered with warmth and wonder. His statue stands beside the Whakatane River. His rescue is still studied by scientists, and in classrooms across New Zealand, children learn about the dolphin who showed us what empathy looks like in motion. Moko didn't speak, but he said everything we needed to hear about courage, friendship, and the need for connection.